I know what I said. I know what I said. I know I said I wasn't gonna review this season, but come on, how can I not talk about that episode, man? How can I not talk about that episode? This is everything we want Love Island to be. Hey, dog. Oh man, I'm mad at myself. Let me start here. I'm actually mad at myself because I recorded a live this morning and I posted it, but I deleted it like maybe an hour or two later. I recorded a live this morning specifically talking about the fact that Ayo was about to fuck up. And I deleted it. I deleted it just because I didn't like the video. I was laying back on the couch. It was too casual. I didn't like it. But the point I was making was spot on. It was so obvious that Ayo was fucking up here. All the signs point to Uma being way more into Joey. Joey's just not pursuing her. And Uma's a smart girl. She did what she needed to do to secure her position in the villa. She got with somebody who she knew was up her ass. I don't think either of them were genuinely happy with her selection. I think Ayo immediately realized that there was a real possibility that Mimi was going to get sent home. And the first thing Uma did when she sat down was apologize. I think there's a psychological element to that. Now, typically we apologize when we do something wrong. If she really felt like she was picking Ayo for the right reasons, there would be no reason to apologize, not at least in that moment. I understand maybe empathy for Mimi, but it seems like that would show up a little differently. That didn't just come off as pure empathy. That came off as, I made a mistake. I should have gone with my heart. I shouldn't have played it safe here because now this puts my sister in jeopardy type shit. But she definitely was playing it safe. She definitely was securing her place in the villa with somebody who she felt was going to be all about her. And I think Ayo, when that happened, it's kind of like, the saying, be careful what you wish for. This is a rude awakening for the good brother Ayo. Now, ultimately, I do believe that Ayo and Mimi end up together. I really do. I think the impression I got, at least, and this could be just colorful editing, but the impression I got based on the look on his face and just the vibe of everything was that he was deeply regretful. Not only that he still doesn't get an opportunity to have that real intimate time with Mimi. They've never been in a couple together, never been able to share a bed. But now, here comes bro. No better way to get a wake-up call. Now, personally, I don't think bro can take Mimi from Ayo. Things get a little different when you see somebody talk and, you can actually see their mouth move and how their face contorts when they speak. But just based on first impressions, he's got the little beady-eyed, pointy nose. Like everything is tight together and pointy. I don't know about bro. He's a little funny looking. And in order for this prediction to come true, Ayo is gonna have to move pretty quick. Like he's gonna have to not waste any time. Let Uma know, like, hey, look, this has been an eye-opening experience for me. I now realize that I really feel something for Mimi. I appreciate you picking me, but I think you should, keep your options open. And then as soon as Mimi gets back from that date, he needs to pull her and say, hey, I've already told Uma that I know what I want, and it's you. Now, Mimi should still make him sweat, even if he does that, but I do believe that'll be enough for him to win her back, and I think they would coast to the end at that point. And we got the whole saga between Harriet and, what's the old girl's name? What's that girl's name? Yeah, Harriet, Nicole, Jess, Lil Arm telling Harriet to go up there and stir shit. Jess and Samantha telling her like a real friend wouldn't have you do that shit. Now, for purposes of the show, we appreciate Lil Arm. She ain't there for love, but she can be there to stir up shit, you know what I mean? But Jess and Samantha were right. Like a real friend's not gonna have you looking silly, you know what I mean? A real friend would tell you, look, if that's how he feels, then, his loss. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. Take it as a blessing, move on type shit. But I ain't mad at Lil Arm for not being her real friend because they just met. I will say this about Passy though. I think a lot of people liked Patsy from the jump or were rooting for Patsy from the jump because of her disability, having a disability don't make you a good person. There's some assholes with disabilities. Now, you may argue that they may be assholes because of how they've been treated due to their disability. Patsy might be an asshole with a disability. Just saying. Now, Nicole couldn't give a shit. Nicole was just happy that she got picked. Like, she could barely hide her smile when bro was telling her what happened. Like, the fact that they doing all this fighting over his wet behind the ears ass little boy. But it's great TV, man. They got the boy Sean on here simping out. Harriet finna use the shit out of him. Moonveer is pointless. Who else is there? Oh, Ronnie. Ronnie's a professional asshole. I've been said bro got a sinister look on his face. He is indeed sinister. And Ayo, come on, like she kissed Ronnie. Like she made out, possibly did more with Ronnie. I'm not messing with nobody who dated Ronnie. Any girl who dated Ronnie at any point in her life ain't got shit in common with me. Nothing about Ronnie even looks trustworthy. Ronnie couldn't look more like a piece of shit if he walked around with a piece of shit on top of his head. What the fuck do you expect? Kudos to production. I must say, kudos to production. Yeah, but Ayo, man, you better move quick, bruh. You ain't got no time to waste, my boy. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all in the next one. Appreciate y'all.
I came empty-handed, but I'm leaving with 3. Plus I made about a G, cause I made them tip me.